So today we are not going to discuss any subject related thing. So today we are going to discuss about career oriented topic. What is that? Some career oriented topic we are going to discuss. So the topic is quick performer. What is that, everybody? Quick performer or quick learner. Quick learner or quick performer. Okay, how to become a quick learner or else how to become a quick learner, a quick performer. Okay, so why we need to become? So as a job seeker, or else if you want to trying for any new job, if you are experienced person also, what we will do, we will prepare our resume and we will upload in the job portals like Naukri, Time Jobs, Monster, LinkedIn or something like that. There we will create our profiles also. Okay, and we will upload our resume. In the resume we will mention our phone number, email and everything, and technical skills, education backgrounds and everything also. And we will mention their strengths and weaknesses also. What is it, everybody? Strengths and weakness. In the strengths column, most of the time people will write quick learner like that. Understanding my point? Quick learner like that. So how to become a quick learner? Are you understanding my point? Suppose you are telling you are a boxer. So if you want to become a boxer, you should follow some strict regime, like a morning wake up, jogging, then after boxing practice, then after exercises, and sparring with some other teammates, something like that. So that made you a boxer, right? If you want to become a bodybuilder, you need to follow some strict diet, exercises, and good sleep, and the most important food and everything. You need to follow some strict regime, right, everybody? So that made you a bodybuilder. Like that, you are telling that you are a quick learner. So what made you a quick learner? What is the process you followed to become a quick learner? Or else, what is your way to learn anything? What is your way of learning? So first respond online people. Nazia, how respond? How you will learn anything?
First, we should understand the basic things and remember.
Sorry, yeah, Venkat, yes. Repeat once.
Yeah, first we should understand that the process.
Okay.
And we need to memorize that steps.
Okay.
To implement.
Right. Okay. Good. Right. Others respond. Nazia. Okay. Prabhat, you respond.
Yeah, we need to put regularities. If you are a quick learner, we need to give. If I'm giving 1 hour per day, then definitely need to give 1 hour per day.
Okay. Right. Nazia, you respond. You're muted. Understanding the this and practice. Okay. Right. Shreyas, you respond. Shreyas Patil. Respond through voice. Shreyas Patil. You are muted, Shreyas. Sir, I am in library. Okay, okay, Shreyas, right. Then after Viresh, respond.
Hi, Ramesh. And actually, we need to analyzing the process through our understanding. So then we can assuming these are the connections, and then we can connecting those dots. So what you are understanding?
Okay, right, good. After Vipul. Okay, right. Okay, right. So now I will tell my own points. Okay, right. How to become a quick runner, observing the things and practice more. Okay, right. So now I will tell my own points also. So before to become a quick learner, first of all, why we are not quick learners comparatively other country people also? Why we are little bit backward in implementing or else any other thing? Okay, why we are little bit more stressful comparatively other country students or something like that? Okay, so why? Because for example, in every school or college, there will be one teacher. Like he will tell, if you don't understand, ask me 100 times. Right? Any one of your teacher told like that or not? Respond everybody. Right? Online people respond. If you don't understand, ask me 100 times. The type of things your teacher told or not in your school days or college days, anywhere in your life. Others also respond.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right.
Yeah, in
So
the college
actually,
and schools also they keep on repeating.
yeah, right. They will teach you like that only. Okay. So what we will assume? So he is a great teacher. So he is so patient. So that's why he is explaining everything 100 times or something like that. Okay, right. But actually, that doesn't work in the companies or software industry. Why? See, this is your brain. However you train, like that it will behave. For example, if you are listening 100 times means after listening 100 times only your brain will try to absorb the things. So maybe in the colleges you have time to learn anything 100 times. That faculty also has time. You also have time to learn everything 100 times. But in companies they don't have. You don't have that much time. Simply they will give a requirement sheet and then we need to go through it and we need to make the application. Understanding? And one more thing is why we are not becoming, why we are not that much successful means, for example, Google CEO is Sundar Pichai, Microsoft CEO is Satya Nadella. Okay, it is very good, but their inspirations also different. They are some other country people also. Satya Nadella told some American name like Steve Ballmer or something like that, Microsoft person. Sundar Pichai told Larry Page or some other person is the Google founder. He is their inspiration, something like that. Understand it, everybody. So a good leader will inspire other leaders also. Understanding my point? So why we are not that much good in other this thing like something like that? Why? Because here we are everything we are expecting. We are not giving anything. For example, in our college days, what we will do, we'll expect everything from the faculty or else teacher only. He has to tell everything. He has to tell everything. If he fail also, we'll blame on the faculty only. For example, in the same class, there will be 60 students to 100 students. Assume like that. One person is failed. Okay, you are blaming the faculty. In the same class, somebody is getting 95%. Then no. Then how you can tell that person is that faculty is very bad faculty? If you are blaming, if you are blaming for one faculty, okay, for somebody, some student is failed, then you should praise for 95% student, right? Understanding? So here what is happening is we are always blaming on others. Understand? We are expecting everything. We are actually here. What is happening? Everything teacher is teaching, and we are writing the same thing, and we are practicing the same thing. So if we don't teach, we are not doing anything. But if you observe anybody studying from US or anything, MS or something like that, you can ask them how many classes you have classes, how many days you have classes weekly. So he will tell per subject 3 classes only. That is also 1 hour time. Whether it is theory also practical also only 1 hour. And then after finally they need to develop, they need to do a project in the end. Okay, so there is no Amirpet to sell the project for the students. Here, in the BTech, we will come to Amirpet, we will purchase projects from other institutes and we will submit in the our colleges. But there is no one like that. So they need to complete by their own. They own. But here we are not doing like that. So that means if you want to successful, that related characteristics also we need to have. Okay, if you want to become a police officer, you need to be okay. You need to have some characteristics. You should be intelligent. You should have physically strong. You should be mentally strong. That type of characteristics you should have. Like that, if you want to become a successful programmer, that related characteristics also you should have. What is the main quality for a programmer? Researching. What is that, everybody? Researching. So actually in other countries there will be suggestion based training will be there. That means they will guide. By using that guidelines they need to develop the application. But here everything taught by teacher. That is the main problem. So in the companies they will give only suggestions. They will give only requirements. So you don't understand, you will ask your senior. What he will do, he don't write entire program for you. What he will tell? Some suggestions. Depends upon that we need to develop. But actually that is not happening in the colleges or schools or else anywhere also. There is no suggestion based training. But in companies, what they will give? Only suggestions. You are understanding my point, everybody? Respond.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is
Yeah,
where
yes,
we are lacking. Okay. This is where we are lacking. Since there is no suggestion based training, we are not researching. If anybody gives suggestion means we will research about that. How it will work, what is this method? There is no research. So if there is no researching mentality, we cannot evolve. What is that? We cannot evolve. So human especially is a evolving creature. Day by day we change. Today we feel some person is good, but after getting some maturity, we will feel that person is bad. Like so, that means you are not changing. You are evolving. You are analyzing it properly. Some day we will feel one person is bad, but after some days we will feel that person is good. Why? We have evolved. We have seen some world, some experiences we faced. So by using that, we'll understand that is good person like that. So human is evolving person. So if you want to evolve, you should do research. You should analyze. But this is where we are lacking. So there is no problem in the education system. Subject is fine, and whatever the subject in the maths, they are teaching only maths only. In the physics, they are teaching only physics only. They are not writing any Chiranjeevi biography or Amitabh Bachchan biography in the physics. They are teaching pure physics only. And whatever the principles, whatever the what is that? Whatever the principles they are working in the same way, it will work also in real time. Then where is the problem? Only the problem it is researching mindset. Actually, teacher should work like a guide. He has to give suggestions. By using the suggestions, we need to follow. But unfortunately, here we are expecting everything. He has to tell. He has to tell. He has to tell. One thing he has to tell. Two things he has to tell. 100 things also he has to tell. One not one also we need to. He has to tell. We don't try at least one not one thing. If a teacher told 100 points, 101 point also he has to tell. 101 point also we don't learn. This is where we are like. That's why others are performing better than Indians. Understand? Of course, some Indians are doing good, but I'm talking about normal Indians, not abnormal persons like a Google CEO, Microsoft CEO, or else some other bank CEO also there. I'm not talking about them, but I'm talking about normal people. Why we are not doing like this? Researching mindset. Understand everybody? So if you want to be successful, you should have researching mindset. And I told you about one teacher, asked me 100 times like that. So that thing doesn't work in the real time also. At that point that I told. For example, compare. Yeah, so for example, I will tell with some other example. You are in the Amirpet bus stop. You are in the Hyderabad Amirpet bus stop. You are staying in Hyderabad 4 to 5 years. Somebody asked you, some stranger came to you, he asked you, sir, how to go to Secunderabad? Since you are staying in the Hyderabad, you know which bus will go. So you told, take any 10 number bus, you will go to Secunderabad. What is that? Take any 10 number bus, you will go to Secunderabad. Like that you told. So you are waiting for 10 minutes. Unfortunately, your bus is not coming. But in this 10 minutes, 3 buses has gone. And you have observed that person. Okay, whoever asked you, whoever asked you how to go to Secunderabad, you have observed that person. He did not move his leg to get into that bus. He did not move his leg to get into that bus. 10 minutes completed. 3 buses has gone. Again, he came to you. He asked the same question. Sir, how to go to Secunderabad? You will get a little bit irritation or not? Why? Already I answered the question previously. He did not move his leg to get into the bus. Though you are getting irritation, again you have responded. I already told you take 10 number bus, but you are not taking. Already 3 buses has gone. What are you doing? Whenever bus came, you are not moving your leg also. So please get into the 10 number bus. You will go to Secunderabad. So again you have waited 10 minutes. You observed that person. Okay. 3 buses has gone. Again he did not move his leg to get into the bus. And again after 10 minutes, again he came to you and he asked the same question. Sir, how to go to Secunderabad? This time you will get anger or not? Okay, third time also you answered. Fourth time at least you will get anger, right? So that what you will do? You will ignore. So that what happens next time if you ask next time? Simply you, sir, how to go to Secunderabad? You ask again. Yes, simply you will tell, I don't know. You will try to ignore him. You don't kick him, you don't slap him. Okay, or else you don't scold him. Simply you will tell, I don't know. Are you understanding everybody? Respond everyone. Hello? Hello? Okay, so what are you doing? You are just ignoring him. So same thing compare with your office. Okay, so however he doesn't know how to go to Secunderabad, you don't know how to complete a task. Actually in software industry depends upon knowledge, you don't get work. More than your knowledge, you will get work. Daily one type of work you don't get. Every time you will get, most of the time you will get new work only. Understanding my point? As a fresher especially, you will feel at least 1 year, 2 years very strange, because every day you need to do the different types of works. Understanding? Different types of works. So today you done work means tomorrow you don't get the same work, maybe. Understanding? You will get different work. So that what happens, you will ask your senior. However, that person is asking you how to go to Secunderabad, like that you will ask your senior how to complete the task, or else how to do the task. However, you told take 10 number bus, like that your senior will give you some suggestions. Use this method, follow this method, follow this way. Okay, observe this module. However, you have implemented, same thing, use it. Modify a little bit variable and something like that you will give. But unfortunately, what we will do, we will ignore that, or else we will forget about that, or else we don't understand it. Three things can happen. Whatever senior is telling, whenever he is teaching, whenever he is giving sessions, we will ignore, or else we don't understand. Understand my point? Whatever he is telling, we don't understand other, or else we will ignore. Two things will happen. Okay, right? Okay, 1 hour completed. He will ask you about the update. So simply you will tell, sir, I don't know how to write it. I did not write anything, like that you told. I don't understand like that. See, I don't understand is very abusive word actually in your life. Why? Because once you told you don't understand, you feel you are an innocent and you are not using your brain. That is clearly shows you are not using your brain. Of course, in colleges it's okay. If you understand means he will tell okay. Why? Because you will give complaint on him. In institute also, in college also, you will give complaint on him. So that's why he will fear about you. So that how many times also he will teach. But in company, they will give more preference to the senior than the junior. Understanding my point? So you cannot complain on it. Until and unless if it is other harassment, physical harassment or something that you can give complaint, but not related to work, you cannot give complaint about your senior. Understanding my point? Okay, give me a second. So since you did not, you told you are not understanding, he will feel himself, you are insulting him. Why? He felt he did not explain very well like that. So however, whatever it may be, maybe he will be defended or else he will offend on you. What are you listening? Where are you keeping your brain? Are you forgotten your bathroom? Something like that, they will tell. He will tell. So use this time also at least brain. So that's why. So however, he will give second time also suggestion. Whatever it may be. Second time also he will give some suggestions. So at least after some time, after second time also you need to complete the task. If you understand very well, complete 100%. Or else least case, very least case, you need to complete the task 20 to 30%. What is it, everybody? 20 to 30% we need to complete the task. Why? Then only he will get some idea about you. What are you understanding? What are you not understanding? For example, you are expecting clear solution for a problem. First of all, what is the step you need to do? You don't know solve it, so you ask someone. First, what is the thing we need to do? Google. Right. Others respond. You are expecting solution from other person. Okay, you want a clear solution. First of all, what is the major thing you need to do? We need to explain the problem properly. If you want to get clear clarification, okay, solution, we need to explain problem clearly. For example, you are getting some pain in your body. You went to a doctor. Actually, pain is in your stomach, but you told him pain in my head. So he will feel you are getting headache. So he will give headache tablets. So that headache tablets will cure your stomach pain. Respond everyone. So where is the problem? In your problem. You did not explain the problem clearly. So if whenever you explain problem clearly, then you will get clear solution. Understanding? Right, like that. Whenever you are write something, then that senior will get some understanding. What are you understanding? What are you not understanding? Where you are lacking? By seeing that code, he will understand where you are making mistake, something like that. So that's why he will give some suggestions, better suggestions also. Of course, he will scold whatever it may be, because you complete only 20 to 30%. Other than that, he will give at least some suggestions. Okay. So by using that suggestions, gradually need to improve the performance. So that one fine day, what he will realize after 1 week or 10 days, okay, if I give some clues, If I give some clues, he is improving himself. So that if I give 3 months, if I give proper training up to 3 months, 6 months, something like that, I can utilize him. So every senior will try to decrease the work burden only. Why? Because as a senior, he has to take care of the interviews. He has to do complicated programming also, understanding, and he has to match all your code also. For example, A person will be there, he will develop A module. B person is there, he will develop B module. C person is there, he develop C module. But all these modules related to one particular application or not, related to one particular application or not. So finally they need to merge or not. Respond everybody. Who will merge? That senior. Again it will take 1 or 2 hours time. So he is doing already extra work. And again if you are not doing work means he has to do. So that's why all seniors will think to reduce the work burden only. Okay, so that's why they want to utilize some junior. If you are not helping him means he will complain on your else he will give the same work to some other person. If he completes, he will try to ignore. However, you are ignoring that person. Same way he will ignore. If you ask work also, okay, there is no work, take some time, wait 1 time, 1 hour, 2 hours, I will give another work like that, he told. After 1 hour, 2 hours, if you ask also, you don't. No work, no new work, okay, please study W3 schools, tutorials point like that, they will tell. And whatever the work is there, he will give to other person. You will fail yourself ashamed. Why? Because same experience person. You are also pressure, other person also pressure. But he is working to that pressure, but not you. Why? Whenever task empty, you are not doing anything. After giving suggestions also, you are keeping quiet. But if you are implementing at least something, then he will get some knowledge about you. Then gradually you will improve yourself, and finally he will try to utilize. So if he is utilizing means how, in which way he will utilize? By giving work. So that means you will need to do that work. So by doing work, what you will get? Knowledge. That is also practical knowledge. So by getting practical knowledge, you can expect more salary or not? Respond. Who can expect more salary? Who has practical knowledge? Also, who don't have any type of knowledge? So if anybody utilizing means you are a useful person. There is a director called Puri Jagannath, you know, Telugu film director. Of course, I don't talk about much movie persons, but he tells some good points. Somebody using him means you are a useful person. Nobody using means you are a useless person. So somebody is using you in a company means you are a useful person. Suppose you are a fresher, he has given you more work, 2 years experience work. If you complete that work, you got 2 years knowledge or not? Very surely at a short time. And if you have any gap previously after your completion of education, you have some gap. So by doing that type of works, you can fulfill that gap or not by keeping some fake experience or something like that. Nowadays everybody is using that. Why? Because of you are doing the task. So doing task is important rather than escaping from the task. See, the rule in software industry is if we got any type of work, you need to complete. However, work matters in software industry. If you played politics also, that doesn't affect you. Why? Because you are doing the work. For example, some senior is angry about you. Here there is a task. Actually, the task requires 4 hours time, but he is giving you only 1 hour time. What do you need to do? However, you cannot give complaint on him. We will get frustrated, and we don't do that work. That is very wrong thing. In that 1 hour, how much you can program? Don't, without wasting 1 second time also, program for it. So after 1 hour, he will ask for update. Then you can clearly tell him. Why? Because you are very confident. In this 1 hour, nobody can write more than this, sir. I can challenge like that. You can tell. Understand it? Not always speak with proper way only. Okay, sir. I am sure nobody writes better than this. I have utilized entire 1 hour. I want 2 more hours. Then only I can complete this. See, this is the work. This is the thing I have completed in this 1 hour. So if he is very knowledgeable person, he will tell clearly, why are you writing this much code for this? You can write, you can shorten like this, like that. He will give some suggestions. Or else, if he is not that much a skillful person, he will agree to that 2 hours also. But if you want to play politics also, you have survived. How? Because you did the work. So in software industry, what matters? Work matters. Without doing work, how much good points you told also, nobody cares about it. Understanding that my point? So doing work is very, very important. So whenever any work came to you, you should not think I am from Telangana, he is from Andhra, that's why he has given this work. Or else I am from Andhra, he is from Telangana, that's why he has given work. Or else my caste is different. You should not think like that. Work came means you should complete that. If any task assigned to you means you should complete the task as early as possible. Only that will survive. That will work in the software. Are you understanding my point? Respond everybody. Hello.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, in your college you are asking same faculty 100 times. Okay, he's explaining. But if you ask third time, fourth time, same question your senior, he will try to ignore you. Why? It is clearly showing your irresponsibility, your unintelligence. You are not a intelligent person. That is proving, because you are asking the same question multiple times. But in colleges, what happens? We will feel that person is very great teacher. But in here, that doesn't work. This is the problem. Actually, teacher should be like a guide or a suggestion. Okay, who can give you better suggestions, like the type of things you should treat a teacher. Understanding? But here we are expecting everything. Whatever he taught, that's only we are doing, and that much knowledge we are getting. But if you do the same thing by suggestions, automatically you will evolve. Any type of new things also easily can understand. Why? Because you have researching mindset. Are you understanding my point? So the problem here in the education system, only thing is way of learning, not in the subject. But how you are learning the subject is matter. You should learn by suggestions, not by teaching, not by implementing by some other teacher or something. By suggestions, you need to understand everybody. Right, this is the thing we need to do. Okay, so this is why we are not becoming quick learners also, or else this is why we are backward little bit from comparatively other country first. They will evolve, but here we are learning only. Always we are learning. Somebody has to teach, then only we need to learn. Like, which is not works in the real world. Okay, everybody, right? Then after, how to become quick learner? Okay, right. So in order to become a quick learner, we need to have 3 P's. We need to have 3 P's. What is that? First P means patience. What is it, everybody? Patience. Second P means presence of mind. What is that? Presence of mind. Third P means this is for quick performer, or else career development, problem solving skills. What is that, everybody? Problem solving skills. Actually, in every personality development session, they will tell you about this. See, this is not a personality development session, or else motivation. I don't believe in motivation. Why? Because motivation is like a drug. Okay, once you inject a drug, what happens? You will feel very thrilled. But 1 hour, 2 days, you lose that thrill. Then after again, you need to inject that. So daily, nobody can motivate. Are you understanding or not? For example, you see in a movie, some Rocky, like Sylvester Stallone. By seeing his body, you will get some motivation. You have joined the gym. You are expecting the results very quickly. So 1 month completed, 2 months completed, no results. You will quit the gym. Are you understanding? So if you are expecting results very soon, as soon as you expecting results, as early as you quit. As long as you keep your goal, that much lately you will success. I'm telling you should not keep very less time. You should not keep very long time also. You should understand the situation. According to that, you need to plan. If you are a poor person or what is that? Middle class person, unless upper middle class person, rich person, upper rich person, something other will be stages in there. Depends upon that, depends upon your financial status and everything. You need to plan your career. If you want to plan your business also, or else any other thing also, if you want to resign your company, what is your financial status? What is the real circumstance? All those things. Understand my point? Okay. So motivation doesn't work in real world. Remember, we have a bad habit. We'll always follow some motivation classes like that. No. If you are motivated really, why are you saying the same thing second time? Are you understanding my point? Respond online people. If you are really interested, why are you doing the same thing second time? motivating. Why? Because you are not motivating first time proper. Second and third time, fourth time. Why? You don't have motivation generally. So motivation doesn't work. Are you understanding? Please respond, everybody.
Yes, sir. We are getting.
Okay, right. So like that. However, you are by joining the gym by seeing any Hollywood movie, same way here also. So you should be aware of your current situation and facts. I believe in factivation, not motivation. If I tell the facts, then only it will work. See, companies, everybody face the same scenarios or not. Suggestions, seniors, is always holding. Respond everybody who is working. Respond everyone. Will face the scenario or not? Hello. Respond. Is any working person or not? Hello. Hello, online people. I'm asking you only. Hello. Are you getting my voice or not? Why nobody is responding?
Yes, sir. We are getting the voice.
Okay, right. So then, how to gain these three things? Patience, presence of mind, and problem solving skills. Okay, right. So how to gain? Nobody tells, but I will give some suggestions, my own points. So for example, if you want to become a quick learner, you should stick to some certain points. We should learn 2 times, 3 times only. If you are reading 20 times, 30 times, 40 times means you are becoming late learner. And in the company, nobody gives you that much time. Understanding? So in the company who can give best results in short time, that person will be recognized. That person will be in good position. So when you can do that type of things, whenever you can do anything very short term, not to take long time. Okay, so that purpose. Okay, today you cannot become immediately, but after 1 year, 1.5 years, definitely can become by following this. So what is this? Patience, presence of mind, problem solving skills. How to gain them? First of all, so for example, I am giving the videos, things like that. Of course, next week everybody will get. So how you need to sit, how you need to watch that videos? For example, if you open that video, first of all, interest is very, very important. However, we sit interesting mindset in the movie theater, same mindset we need to set. Okay, no any personal problems, all those things we don't memorize whenever you are watching a movie. We will involve in that movie. Same way you need to involve in that video. So from 0 seconds to ending seconds. What is that? 0 second to ending second. Watch completely with interest. Don't pause the video and don't practice. That is very bad habit. Because you are copywriter, not a programmer. So watch the video completely, 0 seconds to ending seconds. Watch it completely. Then after what we need to do, don't practice immediately. Close your eyes, try to recollect everything. That is called analyzation. There is a difference between by hearting and analyzation. By hearting means where first name equal to Ramesh, last name equal to Babu. So display full name, parenthesis, curly brace, console.log, this dot first name plus this dot last name, display full name, parenthesis. This is called by hearting. Analyzation means what is our task? Displaying a user's full name. How many? So what is the full name? Combination of first name and last name. So to hold first name and last name, we need to have 2 different variables. We should represent that purpose. And to convert this first name and last name, to combine this first name and last name, we need to have a function. So we need to write a function. So whenever you write any function, whenever you write any instructions in that function, we need to call that function. Then only that instructions will be executed. So when we need to call that function, what is the scenario we need to call the function? This is called analyzation. So if the task is very simple, you can analyze very well and you can get everything. Then immediately practice. See, programming is like swimming. If you understand also, you need to practice. If you don't understand also, you need to practice. For example, if you want to swim, okay, already you are a swimmer, you want to swim. So you need to get into the water or not? You need to jump into the water or not? Respond. Or else you don't know how to swim, you want to learn. You need to jump into the water or not? So what are you doing? If you are learning also, you need to jump into the water. If you are already learning also, if you are already swimmer, so then also you need to jump into the water to swim. You cannot swim in the air. Same way, if you understand, you need to practice. If you don't understand also, you need to practice. Understanding? So if you don't analyze second time, suppose some task is very big, you are not analyzing. So what you need to do? Don't watch the watch the video second time. What is that? Watch the video second time. How many times you are watching? Only second time. So comparatively first time, second time, your patience will be increased. That is one thing. And comparatively first time, second time will put more focus. Why? For example, there is a first unit test is going on. You read 5 questions, all 5 questions is came, but 4 questions only you have answered. 1 question is forgot in the examination. So however, a quarterly examination came. So whenever you are preparing for quarterly examination, whatever the question you have forgot in the first unit test, you will put more focus on that second time in the quarterly. Respond everybody. Respond everyone, online people. Respond.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Why? Because you failed. So that's why since you failed in the first time analyzation, whenever you are watching the video second time, unknowingly you will put more focus. Okay, you will observe everything clean. Okay, then after watching the video second time, what you need to again close your eyes, try to calculate, try to analyze everything. Okay, if you are able to analyze everything, it's okay. Practice immediately. If you are not able to analyze everything, still you have stuck somewhere. Then what you need to do? Don't watch the video third time. Practice immediately. That's what I will. If you don't understand, if you understand, in both cases you need to practice. Practice is very, very important. Okay, so why? Because sometimes, suppose if I ask you 639 plus 739 or 738, how much? Immediately nobody answer. Why? We cannot calculate on the air. For example, if I give pen and paper, everybody can answer. Why? Their thoughts are focusing. Thoughts are stable. We are able to see all the values so that we can calculate immediately, so that we can give proper answer after 1 minute at least. Right, everybody? So here also what happens is they cannot remember everything on the air or everything on the brain. Okay, they need to have some interface to implement. So if you open Visual Studio Code or else any other code editor, you can implement that task. Are you understanding at my point? So actually what happens is, for example, there is a shift test. Teacher told like that. 5 questions he has given. We have read all the 5 questions. Whenever you are writing the slip test, unfortunately for starting 2 classes, starting 2 questions you forgot. 1 and 2. 3, okay, general, okay, 3, 4 questions you remember it. General, what you will do, we'll answer 3, 4, 5 questions starting. Whenever you are answering for 3, 4, 5 questions, suddenly you will remember answers for 1 and 2 also. Anybody experienced or not? Respond. Why? Because whenever you are writing, your conscious mind will focus on the currently writing question. Your subconscious mind will focus on the forgetting question. Is there any clue came from the 3, 4, 5 questions? Immediately you will remember that 1 and 2 questions also. Are you understanding your point? So here also, whenever you are trying to calculate on the A, sometimes you don't calculate properly because there is no thoughts are not stable. But whenever you are writing, your thoughts are stable. You are seeing everything. Suddenly you will remember, already you have watched the video, right? Okay, he has declared this variable, he has declared that variable, this purpose, that purpose, like that you will get an idea and you will complete that. So if the task is very simple, you can complete and you will get proper output. Sometimes you don't get answer. You will get errors. In that case, if you are getting errors, what happens? We'll do some great thing. We'll do only 5 to 10 minutes only. Then after we'll quit and we'll watch some YouTube videos, Chiranjeevi songs, Madhuri Dixit songs, Sridevi songs, like that. Why? We are getting stressed, right, to release that. So we'll watch 5 hours, 6 hours. There is no stress by watching movie videos. But subject videos only 1 hour, we are getting stressed. That is very wrong thing. You should not keep 5 to 10 minutes. You should not keep very short time. Early you will quit. Yeah, short your goal is, yeah, short time you have to keep for your goal. That early you will quit, definitely, 100%. Okay, understand my point? So whenever you are getting errors, you need to take at least 1 hour, 2 hours time. 1 hour, 2 hours time. Why? Because there is a time to think in 100 different ways. If I keep semicolon, what happens? If I remove the semicolon, what happens? If I take extra variable, what happens? If you remove the variable name, what happens? If I change the function name, what happens? If you send this function to other function, what happens? In all these ways, you will try. You will get some extra errors also. So that what happens? You have implemented something, immediately you are getting errors. So what you will understand? Okay, if I do like this type of errors will come. That knowledge you are getting or not, and you are analyzing 100 different ways is very, very important. Why? Because whenever you suppose you become a senior, you are moving the code to the server, suddenly you got error, so you need to fix it immediately. When you can fix immediately can analyze that in 100 different ways. How will you get the knowledge? In your fresher stage only, you need to improve. Understanding? Are you understanding people? Respond online people.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You are understanding.
Okay, right. So whenever you are getting error, you should not keep only 5 to 10 minutes. You should take 1 or 2 hours so that you will get some clear time. Okay, so that you can think in 100 different ways. In all the 100 different ways you will think, and you will implement some things also. So you will solve some errors, some errors will be still there. Then you need to watch the video third time. So that what happens? How many times you are watching the video? Only 3 times. How many times you are practicing? 2 times. Why? Because second time you have practiced. To solve that errors again you need to do coding. So second 2 times you are doing. How many times you are analyzing? 3 times. Your patience is increased, focus is increased. Since you are getting error, you will always search for solution for that problem. That is called researching mindset. Understand my point? Whenever you are watching the video third time, what happens? You will always search for that problem only. Where I made mistake, where I made mistake, where I made mistake, like that. Okay. Finally, you complete that video and you will solve your mistakes. Understand it, everybody? So which one is better, watching the video 3 times or 30 times or 100 times? Which one you make it quick learner? 3 times. Understanding? So first 6 months it will be difficult for you. Then after 1 year, something like that. After 6 months, your brain will adapt that way of learning. So after 1 year or 1.5 years, within one or two times only you can learn anything clearly. So 1 or 2 times is very normal for any other person. Understand my point? Understanding or not? This is how you can become a quick learner. So we have at least 80 years of lifespan minimum. In this 80 years, can't we spend at least 1.5 years to become a quick learner? Respond everybody. That's it. This is how we can become a quick learner. Understand it, everybody? So respond everyone, if this session is helpful for you or not. Respond everyone. Nazia,
Yes, sir.
Prabhat.
Yeah, it is very helpful for this session.
All right, thank you, Prabhat. Shreyas, Viresh, Venkat, respond. Venkat, you are not responding. Shreyas, you are not responding. Respond through chat at least. Viresh, I'm not getting your voice. Respond through chat, Viresh. Okay, that's it, everybody. This is the class for today. Monday we'll meet and we'll discuss about subject. Okay, everybody. Saturday, Sunday, holiday. Okay, right. Okay, everybody. Right. Thank you, everyone. Tomorrow, Monday, we'll meet. Okay. Yeah, we'll continue. Okay. Happy weekend, everybody. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you very much, everybody. Right.